What's up guys, welcome to another RC Ninja Studio video. Something a bit different today. This is really purely for the Maverick Scouts owners, and I don't know if they come with other Maverick RCs, but predominantly Scout owners. As you can see, we've got a transmitter. You probably noticed two massive glaring things about this. One, it's white, not black. And two, there's a big switch there. And you're probably all thinking, what the hell's he done to that? It's actually a rocker switch. It could have been a bit smaller, but that's the only one I had available at the time when I was doing it. And also, something that you wouldn't have been able to pick up on. You have another switch. Now you're probably thinking, well, what's he done? How's he done that? Are they for throttle and steering? Are they some sort of mixer? Something like that? Nope. You'd be totally wrong. You all know that this sturdy, sometimes, I'll get to that in a minute, this sturdy controller is only a 2-channel. End of. And if that were the case, this would be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, goodbye. But no, it isn't. These are actually 4-channel. Now you've only got buttons, obviously minus that one, for 2-channel. Your throttle trims, steering trims, and things like that. Well, when I were wanting to paint it, I'm not the kind that'll just tape things up and just randomly spray. I actually took it to pieces. Here's one I prepared earlier. And I was sat looking at the insides when everything was drying, and I noticed that, let's get it a bit closer for you, it actually said channel 4, which instantly got me looking. So took all the knobs off, these just pull off, took the board off, or should I say the cover off, and lo and behold, there's also a channel 3. So I thought, ooh, I always thought the receiver's a 4-channel, so why ain't that 4-channel? Well, we now know it is 4-channel. So what I've simply done, obviously on the 4th channel, which is there, get it in camera again, I'm not good at trying to find camera, I've just soldered some wires on, run it down the grip to the back of the rocker switch, put 2 variables on, and that's his 4th channel done. Which, perfect for winch. When I first got the winch for the truck, I was having to do it manually with a little button that came on controller, which is alright, it's all well and good, but it was just a pain, because you don't get, when you're obviously doing videos, you don't get that scale look with somebody's big chubby fingers pressing a button. So I thought that'd be brilliant, useful. Now the 3rd channel is a bit tricky, for the simple fact it doesn't work like the other 3. As you probably notice, there's 6 holes for it. Now I don't know what this were originally intended for. I would imagine it's for one of nitros and or gases, things like that, a kill switch. So you'll have to mess about finding which ones it is. Now what I've done, I've put it, when you look at it this side round, the far right and the middle just connected to that switch. So you press that switch, 3rd channel, remember I don't actually use 3rd channel, I only use 4th one. It goes from one side to other. So you can use it as an on-off switch. And if you've got lights and they're a sequential light like I've got, you can get it so it presses a micro switch and it'll go through sequences for you. Now the other problem that we had, which I haven't spoken to a couple of other Maverick users, is a throttle pot. it had this ability of, you could leave it in the neutral position and it suddenly start moving. Mine had this thing of going backwards. It won't go very far, it's like just jolt backwards. So what I've done, I actually brought one of the other ones. I had a spare 27 meg pistol grip. I actually had 3 of them. I chop them up for different things. And I took the throttle switch or throttle pot out of them, and it fits perfect. So I've been using it, I've abused it to make sure that it works, and it works absolutely perfect. There's no jolting anymore, there's no wobbling, because one of the other ones, the steering would wobble, and it were every time the throttle were moving it would just triggering everything off. So that, even if you don't do the 4-channel, you don't want 4-channel, or you don't want to get that much involved, I mean it is easy but you don't want to get that much involved, that, just get a cheap one off eBay that it's going for £2 or £3, and it'd be the best £2 or £3 you've spent, because it makes the transmitter more reliable. Because I say, it's not a bad transmitter, it's really sturdy, and it's actually quite a nice transmitter to hold. And the other ones that I've got, the bulk in the very top heavy with this, it's balanced really nice. And that's really the only mods I've done, besides battery holder. I didn't need all that, plus I needed space to put that in. I originally cut it down and put my tools in, my little wrench, a few nuts and bolts, things like that. Instead of carrying them around in your pocket, you've always got them in your transmitter. You've got your transmitter on you all the time, so you've always got it. I mean, this is dedicated to that one truck, so it were just parts that one truck would potentially use. So that's it, guys. Really, that's how you get a 2-channel radio. It doesn't work with other radios. I'm not going to say that it does, because obviously I've only got experience with this one. But that's how to turn your Maverick Scout transmitter from 2-channel to 4-channel. Just put some sort of rocker switch. I mean, I've chose to put it on bottom simply because it's, to me, it's just a little bit easier. I can steer on that, because I'm not used to having things up here. I don't like things up here. I move my thumb a lot, and it'll just irritate me, so I'll put it down there. Excuse me. And it turned it into a very good 4-channel. So that's it, guys. I hope you found this useful. If you know of any other Maverick Scout users that haven't got either YouTube or haven't got on my channel yet, tell them why haven't they got on the channel. And that's it. You've got 4 channels without the need, really, of outlaying a lot of money. I mean, instead of paying £30–40 for another transmitter and receiver combination, just convert this. The only thing I haven't found while I'm on the subject is a bind button. I mean, I've actually seen the transmitters alone selling on eBay, thinking, well, what's the point in buying them, because there's no bind button on them. There is on, obviously, the receiver, which you'll all know, but I've not yet found one actually on the transmitter. But that's for another time anyway. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you haven't already done so and you find this video and other videos that I've done useful, please hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. One other tip, guys, I actually forgot to put in the video. You'd have to bridge where the frequency board is. If you look down, there's your 3 pins. Move it around away. 3 pins to solder to, and just down the board where it says R2, you just want to bridge that gap with a bit of wire. And I've put quite a bit of wire on it, don't need that much. But you just want to bridge that gap to R2 to get the 4th channel to work. That's it, guys. Cheers.